Hello, everybody.
Welcome back, Tokyo Xanadu, where I'm actually here for once.
Yeah.
Been a little bit. I'm back. I got sick. Work killed me. And yeah, it was not a fun past 2 weeks. I still have a bit of a cough. I have like a
fun.
Yeah. I have a cough that's still here. Fortunately, all the congestion's. Yeah.
Yeah, I still have a cough that's lingered for about twice as long as I was actually sick for already. It's great.
I think there was something going around. Don't know. But all I know is I'm fine. It's like,
Anyway,
it's the after sick cough. That's no like most.
Yeah.
We're gonna get that larva thing.
Yeah.
Run and get it. Arc Trinity, huh? That's your soul device.
Hey, we're gonna get the explanation that you wanted.
Yeah, it's the Arc Trinity. Like most soul devices, it will change form depending on the situation. But Ego design. Yeah, theirs is based off mine.
Yeah.
Soul devices functions can be standardized with items. That particular form factor is best suited for military use. Oh, he has a gun. Zodiac was developing something. They're sharing their
So
technology.
here's how soul devices work in this universe. They just start off as whatever freak weapons work for the person, and then through effort, you can kind of make them do whatever you want.
Pretty neat. Wish there was a bit more detail there, but that's fine. We have to actually do something, so it's not like we could sit there and sit on an R&D whole situation.
Yeah. Even though that's exactly what you would want.
Yeah, that is what I would want. All right. Look, I've already played as this.
Yeah, and it was awesome.
Pretty cool. Look at that. Just guns them down. Oh well. All right. It's been what, 2 weeks since we I've been sick and
Yeah.
I got mostly dragged into playing a lot of Monster Hunter World with my friends.
I saw that, and yeah. I was gonna mention it. World, huh?
World, yeah. My friend was like trying to get into Monster Hunter, and I'm like, well, I have World, so if you want to play that, then, well, if you want to try Monster Hunter, then play one of the games that I have, play together. And so it turns out a few of my friends from work also either had played World or basically were willing to get it. Now we have a full squad running around playing through the game. 2 of them are basically fresh. 2 of them are fresh to World. One of them has played Rise before. and the other one has played World before. So 3 of us with most experience, mostly just experienced, and then one of them. It's been kind of fun. I've been just goofing around with different weapons.
So my group that was playing has like dropped it. If you ever get around to Rise, and you get to Sunbreak, let me get in on that. 'Cause I still haven't cleared Sunbreak. It's really frustrating because were you part of the group where we streamed Sunbreak?
Yeah. It was.
Okay, so you know about how far we got. We got a little bit less far than that with my second time through, and I'm like, I want to get to the fights at the end.
Yeah.
So let me know.
I will. I've realized I've missed content in Worlds. So.
Okay, I also would not mind reinstalling Worlds if you guys need people for the big fights at the end of Iceborne. I can help. But otherwise, you guys have fun.
I'll let you know if we're having issues with it.
Yeah, I got all the way through Fatalis. So I'm good.
Yeah.
For the most part. That is an opportunity to be like, hey, here's my friend who knows his stuff and can jump in at any point.
Funnily enough, because I was like, okay, well, we're playing this. I've already played Worlds, so I'm just going to goof around with a new weapon. I did try out Gunlands. I do like it. I just trying to learn how to do the Wyvern Stake correctly. And
whether or not you care about Wyvern Stake depends on what type of shot you have.
Right,
long, normal, or wide. So, long shelling likes to do charged bullets, and if I remember right, that's kind of its main thing. So you go wide if you basically wide is good for, or not wide, long. Long is good for playing slap lance, which is like you're actually mainly not firing your weapon.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Slap lance is you're mainly not firing your weapon. However, there is a worm stake combo that you can do. Normal is really good at full bursting. So there is a specific point in one of the combos where you can unload all the bullets in the gun lance in one shot. Yeah. And normal's good for that because it has the most number of bullets, meaning most number of damage.
Right.
And then wide, which is what I like to use, is best with the worm stake and wyvern fire. Like you get the most damage out of those.
Gotcha.
So if you really like a worm stake, get a wide stake.
Yeah, I do like
that because I'm gonna double check that that's correct, but that's my memory because they changed things up in Rise and then changed them up again in Wild. So I'm gonna check my memory on that.
Yeah, I do like it. I just don't know if I was playing it correctly enough to understand if I actually like it or if I just slightly don't like the way I was playing. So I'll have to try it again and maybe watch a little bit of it. Make sure I was doing it right. But I do like the idea of the hit it, shoot it, hit it, shoot it, burst it.
Oh, the poke shell combo is best on wide as well.
Wide on one, okay. Yeah, I do like that.
The physical damage is the same, right?
Yeah.
But the individual shots, so you get more shots on normal, you get stronger shots on wide, and then you get better charged shots on long.
Right.
So if you just like poke, shoot, poke, shoot, poke, shoot without any charging, that's wide. Worm steak. Maybe the worm steak is unaffected? I'm not seeing anything about worm steak yet.
I wonder why.
Because they're in two different areas, I think. They're basically assaulting. They're basically, my understanding is that they're basically doing a pincer maneuver on the thing. I don't know how they know that they
more like
that, but
the reason why the characters put the way. Well, I can choose most of them. They're like the static ones.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think they just maybe figured that Asuna and Mitsuki that were using the most. And so they're like, let's put them on the opposite side, so at least they have one character that buffed out or fully built. Because I recently did go and fix everyone's equipment and everything. Well, that. So I'm kind of more or less balanced, with a little bit more leaning on Asuna Mitsuki. So yeah, I'll play World. Then I was taking a break from Gunlance. I just hopped back on Longsword because I played that in Rise. To the point where I can actually know how to play that. So it's been fun. A friend who was really kind of the force behind everyone getting back into on vacation now, so it might be 2 weeks before we get back to it. Which means I'll probably farm out some weapons things. No, it's Monster Hunter. There's so much content in that game. Or like in the series in general, each game has quite a lot to do. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been playing mostly. Another Satisfactory run with the new experimental patch. There's a lot of like quality of life features. My other friend who does like the craft-based building games, doing that one. It was a neat little alchemy game. Alchemy Factory.
Okay. If this wiki is to be believed, I have found it. Wormstick Cannon is also higher damage on White Shot. Okay, cool. Back to what you were saying.
So I like the gun. Okay.
Yep.
The little Alchemy Factory game I found is interesting.
Alchemy Factory.
Yeah, so the base.
Oh, speaking of, before you get into it, did you ever check out Opus Magnum?
I did actually. I got it, and I like it. Taking a little break from it because it looks pretty heavy on the puzzling.
Yep.
So I'm taking a small break. I did see a video on it about some guy who unintentionally got like a world record for one of the levels, and it was immediately beat like 2 days later. That game has very dedicated player base, apparently.
Okay. Yeah, one of those games. Okay, so Alchemy Factory, right?
It's Alchemy Factory. Basically, you run a shop, and your goal is to sell alchemical supplies, or well, mostly alchemical supplies, but early on you're like, you gotta sell this mortar in order to afford plants to make potions. So you're kind of just crafting stuff and then selling it with a leaning towards potions and like jewelry and stuff, so like high-end materials later. It's pretty neat. There is an interesting mechanic in it though.
Yeah.
See, this game, this is a shop game. They're running a shop. Did I miss I did miss a door. Because of that, there is quite a bit of focus on making money and then buying your ingredients to make more, and buying enough to make the materials to set up automation. And interesting thing is the way they handle money. Money is an actual item in the game, not just like here's money, it's in your inventory in this like nebulous space.
Because you can craft with it.
Because you can't craft with it, but you can put it inside a portal and have it automatically buy materials for you. What you do is you set up your register, you pipe the gold out of the register into a little portal.
Yeah, sorry.
Just then have it buy wood.
I'm gonna bring up chat there. Fatal kill. Yeah, they tend to be that.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah. You pipe your money out of the register.
I believe it's just
fatal kill.
I think that triggers if you like overkill them. I think by a certain amount. But yeah, that is funny to think about.
Fatal kill. Yes. No. I think that they die. You gotta make sure though. Again, why does the little school club matter? It doesn't matter.
You have to reduce your scope of awareness. Right? You have to reduce it.
Problem with me.
Stop thinking about such things as how this works in the wider system. We're part of this club, and therefore it's very important.
Why'd you join? This is important, but nothing terribly important, really. You know, tragic backstory.
Tragic backstory that we have pieces of, but we're gonna probably get it now.
I was young once. Before we do, there are certain lines. Default text. This is a default text. Believe it or not, I was young once. There are so many instances of this phrase, if slightly worded differently, that please just come up with something. Come up with something that's slightly less static.
No, but you see, I'm telling the story this time.
Another default phrase. I mean, in my mind.
I will say, believe it or not, I was not young once. I was born at 35.
The other static phrase that really just got me the other day was they nodded and hummed in all the right places. Like when someone's trying to tell a story inside the book, they're like recapping stuff and they're like, oh, you acknowledge things in the right places at the right times to make it feel like you're like part of the conversation or something. You know what I'm talking about? That phrase and like that sentence in the story. Yeah, that one. Where they just say nodded, hummed in the right places. That just don't do that. Just don't.
Please never do that. That's information that the reader does not need. Guess what that's for? That's for visual media.
It is.
You do not put that into text.
Yes. I'll get to the visual media, written media thing in a moment and have a bit of. and like a month or two ago. We'll get through it after this.
I watched anime. Now I'm gonna write a book.
Don't start. Make me pause this.
I played a video game. I know how storytelling works.
Grew up together.
俺は合格と同時にあいつに思いを打ち明けた。
Oh no!
Don't hooligan. Don't you start this.
あいつは
Oh good.
涙ぐみながら受け入れてくれたな。
Face, yeah. That's the problem.
春から東京でこれまでと違う。そして
How about time fillers and space killers?
新生活が始まるはずだったんだ。
Yeah, that's what a book is called.
Oh, okay.
だが
The other way, this way.
3月15日
Time killers and space fillers don't like. That's what I call a book I drop.
上京した俺たちの前にその最悪は降りかかった。混乱の最中
arrived.
現実世界に現れた
That's because you can't
エルダーグリード
has
に襲われた
killed
んだ。
the space that it once existed in.
Well, it's a space filler. Oh,
Yeah.
They were attacked by an elder greed.
俺はあいつを守ろうとして
Elder
あっ
greed.
けなく
Oh
怪異に
no.
吹き飛ばされ
But
あいつは
Like a bug. It
双葉
it,
はそん
it
な
looks
俺
like
の
it
上
is
に
a
覆い
bug.
かぶさった。
sure it does. It's like that crab guy from One Punch Man.
Yeah.
A little bit, just
そ
like
して
that.
怪異の爪が振るわれ
Yeah.
くぐもった悲鳴を聞いたし俺は敵格者として目覚めた。
Act.
俺は無我夢中でそれを振
Previously
っ
in
て
the
なんとか怪異を倒した。
Okay. Listen, they tore her shirt. Therefore dead.
だが
Yep.
全ては遅かったんだ。双葉は俺の幼なじみは俺が無事だったことに安堵してゆっくりと静かに息を引き取った。
Now, to be fair, they are implying a really like horrific back wound based on that art there. No, she's got some light scuff marks on her face, universal symbol of massive internal bleeding.
勧誘してきた
Yeah.
国防大学の編入試験を受けるために。
Well,
あなたも
which
あの最悪で
which he
あれは
It did bad things to a lot of
変
people.
えちゃったんだね
I'm surprised that.
ま、昔の話だ。
Oh, that's all in
お
the
前
past.
たちはこれからだろ。すべてはこの先に待ち受けている最悪を乗り越えた向こうにある。それぞれの大切なもののために何としても乗り越えるぞ。
おう
Wait, he's smoking. Dude is out here expositing mid-smoke break. Yeah, that's kind of what he
俺はあい
does.
つを
Yeah,
この日常を
he's got a gun,
絶
everyone.
対に失うわけにはいかね
But then his gun also turns into
え。何があっても乗り越えてやる。
he is one of those guys, you know. Anyway, let me save. Hi, friends. You see you right there, right behind my save stone. Don't mind me. I'm just going to hit the save button. Weird game.
交代するよ
It is quite interesting, at the least. Hey, look at this. Dying to X combo.
We've
Oh, that was an EX kill and not a fatal kill.
yeah, we've already put in our hours talking about how the setting is well, no, the setting itself is very interesting,
Awesome.
but the lens through which we are viewing it is a bit odd. because like you keep saying, why are we in a school?
Yeah, I mean, there's this massive disaster stuff that's going around. Is it really important that we're in school right this second? We're gonna
To
stop.
be fair, it is all like behind the veil sort of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Like normal everyday life is not disrupted yet. The idea is that we're preventing that,
It's true.
and I believe that's what Ko was just going on about.
What was I going to say? Oh, the default text. Filler. Lost my place.
Tangents upon tangents.
Yeah. Mundane. Many,
It's alright.
many things to talk about.
I can. Yeah, I was gonna say I can give you some time to think about that. Let's see what I've been doing the past couple weeks here. Still haven't picked up a book yet. I'll get to it.
Okay. Come on. Darn.
I'll get to it. Honestly, I'm probably just waiting until. Oh, I never fixed that. Oh, I did a thing for the previous stream. And I forgot to fix it. My computer still thinks it's April. It's not April. Okay, there we go. I just saw that and went, yeah, next month when the next Dungeon Crawler Carl book comes out. It's like, wait, nope, that's not for 2 months. Yeah. Not for 2 months.
Okay. I do want to read that one out.
Yeah. What is a stream if not a miserable little pile of distraction? Hang on. Nope, sorry, I don't have any points left. Tangents are part and parcel. True. But yeah, let's see. So yeah, I'm still every time I glance over at my nightstand where I keep my stack of books to read.
Yep.
Just Downtown Druid's right there. I'll get to it. But like Dungeon Crawler Carl's gonna be over, and I kind of want to finish that since we're so close to it before I pick up another book series.
Yeah.
At this point, right?
Did you check out Newman's series at all?
No, not yet. I'll probably follow it and pick it up. But like, I do not read at your rate.
No.
I never will.
I doubt many people even do.
No, I doubt any people. I doubt there's very many people that can't keep up with you. It's crazy. But I could stand to read a little bit more than I do. That being said, I've been playing, as I do, lots of video games.
Yep.
And let's see, past 2 weeks, it's just mostly been Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm now close to the end game. Well, the high rank end game, I should say. I'm about. Where am I? I don't remember if I hit Hunter rank 80 or not, but when I hit Hunter rank 100, I'll do stuff.
Okay. I guess you go and just stand in the tornado and die.
Yeah, why not? Stand in the tornado and die. That's every Falcon game, right?
Well, that was one particular Falcon game. That stand in the tornado, get completely obliterated instantly.
Yeah, see, look, tornadoes, and then they die.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire 2.
Yeah, I've wanted to do
co-op.
that, but I've been dragged
My current
around with my other friends.
Yeah, that's my current co-op game. So basically, you know, do a run or two most
Yeah,
nights.
so I've seen you hop on it, and I'm like, oh, cool, maybe we can try the co-op. And then I look over, and you're like playing with 3 friends. I'm like, okay, I guess you got a co-op game going
Yeah.
right now. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, look, if you wanna be like, hey, you wanna do a run? The answer is usually yes. If I'm not actually playing Slay the Spire right now, like,
Yeah.
just let me know. I'm down for some runs. I still
Fatally killed.
need
Yeah.
I still need unlocks with every character. there's a really annoying beat 15 bosses with this character unlocked for each character that I do not have yet on any of them.
Like being fatally killed tornadoes do also tend to kill people. Yeah.
Yeah, they
You just don't know the power of tornadoes from Adel.
I mean, he might. This person might.
Maybe.
They could have played East 8 for all we know.